Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, December 12th.
If you want to be the Grinch, I promise you will have a new room at Whoville, also known as the Green Roof Inn.
Over the weekend, Flagler County Sheriff's deputies handled 734 calls for service, made 95 traffic stops, and made 22 arrests. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley has the weekend roundup.
Some of those notable arrests was a woman that was arrested after shoplifting and then leaving Walmart, where she hit a car and fled that scene while she was drunk. She was ultimately stopped by deputies and arrested for the various crimes. We also located a subject that had been profiled on Fugitive Friday Bingo. Deputy recognized him, but he gave a false name. Using our rapid ID, we verified that he was in fact a fugitive, and he was also arrested and taken to the jail. And finally, a Palm Coast man was arrested for aggravated assault after brandishing a gun during a road rage incident. Great job by our deputies handling all these calls and handling these dangerous incidents.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Flagler County schools get a B on the state's latest report card. This marks the 9th time in the last decade that the Florida Department of Education has given Flagler schools a B. The district last got an A in 2019. This marks the first time districts were scored under new state assessment results. Under the previous system, Flagler would have achieved an A. Flagler is among 22 districts in the state that scored a B under the new state assessment results. 29 districts scored an A, while 13 got a C. Just 3 districts got a D. None failed. Flagler School Superintendent LaShawka Moore says the rankings show the district has room for improvement, especially in the post-COVID era as districts face continuing challenges. But she added the district is moving in the right direction, noting rising scores in science and social studies state assessments. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Sherry.
There's a full agenda for the Palm Coast City Council workshop today.
From housing to sports, the Palm Coast City Council will be taking care of business this morning at 9 a.m. Brittany Kershaw is the Director of Communications and Marketing for the City of Palm Coast.
First, the Community Development Department will kick things off by presenting a resolution for the annual Affordable Housing 2023 Report of Recommendations from the Affordable Housing Advisory Committee. Following that, they'll present a resolution discussing the approval of the CDBG Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report. Then the Administrative Department will delve into the Sports Complex Feasibility Study.
And there are several additional topics.
Then the Stormwater and Engineering Department will provide an update on the Matanzas Woods Parkway legislative priority, which is in coordination with FDOT for the state-funded grant agreement. Following that, there will be a presentation on infill lot drainage.
Communications will be another hot topic.
Communications and Marketing will then discuss the annual citizen survey, and we will go over the custom questions for citizen feedback. The IT department will present on the cellular tower strategy and seek council's direction on implementing a wireless master plan. The community development department will present on rental properties such as Airbnbs in Palm Coast.
The workshop meeting begins at 9 a.m. in the community wing at City Hall at 160 Lake Avenue in Palm Coast. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Flagler County has a lot of elections.
Supervisor of Elections Katie Leonard said there's a reason for that.
Flagler Beach and Bunnell and Beverly Beach are other cities here in the county. They have their elections scheduled in March every year. That's why it's a little bit different. Their city charters define that. Luckily for us, it's the same date in March. Otherwise, we'd have a lot of elections going on at the same time, potentially.
Leonard said that Palm Coast got on board back in 2014, and it's in line with elections in March. You can listen to Lifeline here on WNZF, 9 o'clock Saturday mornings, anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, how does a person vote in Florida? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
Hi, this is David Ayers. Coming up on Free for All Friday, why you can't afford to be anti-growth. Just like a Ponzi scheme without new investors, we'll all collapse under skyrocketing taxes just to maintain the lifestyle we now enjoy. In the studio, Toby Tobin, host of Real Estate Matters, Flagler property appraiser Jay Gardner, and Anna Maria Long, executive officer with the Flagler Home Builders Association. Free for All Friday, following the news at 9 and Pierre's Reality Check with my co-host Brian McMillan, right here on WNZF.